Chapter 3. Wisdom. You know the self, by nature one, without end. You know the self, and you are serene. How can you still desire riches? When from ignorance you see silver and mother of pearl, greed arises. From ignorance of the self, desire arises for the world where the senses whirl. Knowing yourself as that in which the worlds rise and fall, like the waves in the ocean, why do you run about so wretchedly? For have you not heard? You are pure awareness, and your beauty is infinite. So why let lust mislead you? The man who is wise knows himself in all things, and all things in himself. Yet how strange, he still says, "This is mine." Determined to be free, he abides in the oneness, beyond all things. Yet how strange, indulging in passion, he weakens, and lust overwhelms him. Feeble with age, still he is filled with desire, when without doubt he knows that lust is the enemy of awareness. Indeed, how strange! He longs to be free. He has no care for this world or the next, and he knows what is passing, or forever. And yet how strange! He is still afraid of freedom. But he who is truly wise always sees the absolute self. Celebrated, he is not delighted. Spurned, he is not angry. Pure of heart, he watches his own actions as if they were another's. How can praise or blame disturb him? With clear and steady insight, he sees this world is a mirage, and he no longer wonders about it. How can he fear the approach of death? Pure of heart, he desires nothing, even in despair. He is content in the knowledge of the self. With whom may I compare him? With clear and steady insight, he knows that whatever he sees is by its very nature nothing. How can he prefer one thing to another? He is beyond all duality. Free from desire, he has driven from his mind all longing for the world. Come what may, joy or sorrow, nothing moves him. Chapter 4. The True Seeker. The wise man knows the self, and he plays the game of life. But the fool lives in the world, like a beast of burden. The true seeker feels no elation, even in that exalted state, which Indra and all the gods unhappily long for. He understands the nature of things. His heart is not smudged by right or wrong, as the sky is not smudged by smoke. He is pure of heart. He knows the whole world is only the self. So who can stop him from doing as he wishes? Of the four kinds of being, from Brahma to a blade of grass, only the wise man is strong enough to give up desire and aversion. How rare he is! Knowing he is the self, he acts accordingly, and he is never fearful. For he knows he is the self, one without two, the Lord of all creation.